Welcome back to the AB Scout Project. I'm Krager, and this is Off Bravo, and today we're starting out with the Age of Prime Sureshot. And if Beastie Boys is going through your head, then you're as old as me. So, we've got Sureshot with Spoil Sport here, so that's pretty cool. He also has these things back here that are his spoilers for vehicle mode, and these are 5mm pegs. Again, shallow pegs, so they like to fall off all the time when you're playing with them. So, a little bit of kibble back there, nothing too egregious, not too bad. Posability, he can look straight up, so that's pretty cool. That's mostly for transformation, but yeah. And he's got everything you could want, except for wrist rotation. So, yeah, he does whatever you want. And that's enough ankle tilt to get her done there. So, yeah. And we'll take a look at Spoil Sport here. Pop him open. Looks pretty much like the cartoon. So pretty cool. And of course, these are all based on their appearances in the Rebirth Part 1. So yeah. Pretty cool. For comparison, we'll bring in the other most recent Target Master Edition. We got Point Blank here. Spoil Sport to stand up straight. You can say they look pretty good together. So yeah, I'm pretty excited that we're getting all of our Target Masters in. So now we just need our last two. So yeah, pretty cool. So not a whole lot to say about them. Decent. My only real complaint about them is that in here you can kind of see how it doesn't really fill out that well, and he does that thing that I don't like where everything is on this long chain of stuff that you've got to make sure you pack away correctly, otherwise you won't have a robot mode or a car mode. You got to make sure it's all twisted and bent the correct way before it stows correctly. So that's my only really big complaint about it. So it's just I don't like the robots that do that, where you have to get everything folded just correctly to get it stuffed back in. All right. Anyway, let's check out the vehicle mode. And here we have Sureshot in his buggy mode, and he looks pretty cool. Rolls pretty well. You can see everything kind of packs up in there, and his face just hanging out back there. And the gun mounts just like it used to in the G1, and it looks very much like the G1, so it's pretty cool. Getting these things to align are a pain, just like they are a pain to keep on. But, yeah. And you got kind of fist hanging out there, so is it perfect? No. Is it good enough? I think so. So, rolls great. I mean, not a whole lot to say about it. And you can take the Target Master off so you can see what he looks in full effect there. So, yeah. Alright. For comparison, go ahead and bring in the other more recent Target Master with the Point Blank there, and you see they both pretty much belong together there. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty neat. I think it goes together well. Alright, not a whole lot more to say about it. But yeah, it works. Alright. Let's get to our final decision. So, is this a new IDW G1 Sureshot? Yes, because this is the first one we've had in 39 years since the original G1 version. So yeah, G1 doesn't have much articulation, so having any articulation wins. So this is being our only alternative. It is the winner as our new IDW G1 Sureshot. All right, let's go on to the next one. And finally for today, we've got our Age of Prime Blastoff, and I think he looks really good. I mean, he packs away really cleanly. I mean, I've got no complaints, really. No hollowness. I mean, just, you might be able to call that hollowness, but really I think that's filled out rather well. I mean, you could only put in a plate there, but otherwise it's pretty solid. I like it articulation-wise. A little bit of movement on the head for up and down. Turn around. All this does everything here. You can use that transformation joint as a little extra, but that should be tabbed in. Make sure it gets snapped in on the other side. There we go. That's better. And yeah, it does have a wrist swivel because of transformation. So that's cool. Waist, knees, everything you want. There is an ankle tilt. I just have to get it disengaged, and he's got extreme ankle tilt. So yeah, I really like it. I think this is really good. And I would show you the comparison to our last release of him, but for some reason I cannot find my Combiner Wars Bruticus. It's probably in storage somewhere, and I can't find it. So, we're just going to bring out the other current Combaticons, so you can look at how he looks with his current crew. And I think they look pretty good together. So, yeah, can't wait for Swindle Onslaught. Alright, not much else to say. We'll go ahead and go to the shuttle mode. And here we have Blastoff in his shuttle mode. Looks very G1-y. I like it. Very cartoony. So, yeah. The jets look like they need a little bit of help, but that's just because the way they did the feet. But I can ignore that. I think it looks pretty good. Guns mounting underneath. Everything packs away pretty cleanly. Yeah, not a whole lot of complaints about it. I'm actually pretty excited about the Bruticus coming up. So yeah. So let's go ahead. No exciting moving parts or anything like that. No landing gear, no nothing. I mean, you can flip down the feet there and kind of do a VTOL from the backside. But yeah, that's really about it. You can't really do too much with it. All right, we'll bring in his other Combaticon brothers so far. Bring in Brawl. Bring in Vortex. Let's go swap them around. There you go. That makes more sense. You see them all together, and I think they look pretty good together. And this will be the first time that we've actually got a majority of the components when the commander comes out. Usually we just have 2 of the component bots when the central bot comes in, and we wait forever for the last 2. But here we got 3 so far, just waiting for Swindle and Onslaught. So, pretty cool. And just looking at the way Bruticus goes together, it's going to be just slightly different from what we've got with Minosaur and Superion. So, that'll be neat. Pull this aside. But yeah, it's a shuttle. It does what a shuttle does. It'll whoosh, but that's about it. All right. Let's do our final deliberation. So, is this our new IDW G1 Blastoff? I want to say yes, because we've pretty much bought it. I've bought into the new combiner methods because the combiners actually stand on their own and can actually be played with like an action figure. So, it will be the new winner. We'll just do another shot with his buds. So, we can say that once more, I can't wait till these guys are finished. They look really good together and really close to the on-screen appearance. So, yeah. I think this will be our definitive Combaticons. Vortex is still the weakest, though. Just those underarm slings just make him the weakest out of the bunch. But yeah, anyway, let's close this out. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining us today on the AB Scout Project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell, and I'll see y'all later.